This year, GmbN went to the two biggest mountain bike trade shows in the world, Eurobike and Interbike, and saw all the newest mountain bike technology.
So here are what we think might be the 2017 trends and where is it going to go in the future.
Let's start with adventure biking. Fat bikes are getting more and more popular, and we've seen a lot of manufacturers make accessories that you can put all your camping equipment onto these bikes and plus bikes and go for a ride out into the middle of nowhere and support yourself.
Yeah, it's pretty cool the fact that you've seen so many people over the years go hiking into the mountains, but now manufacturers are developing a specific range so you can take your mountain bike, you can go fishing, you can attach surfboards, and you can just get out into the wilderness and really explore. Now, something that I've really picked up on is the fact that 26-inch wheels are really starting to fade out. At Eurobike, we saw Norco had actually produced a range of mountain bikes for kids with 26-inch wheels, making it that little bit easier for them to step onto 27.5 and 29 as they grow and develop.
Yeah, we'll definitely see 26 get smaller every year. I guess dirt jump bikes, things like that, it's going to stick around for, but yeah, there aren't many manufacturers building things like enduro bikes or downhill bikes in 26-inch at all anymore. Gearboxes. Are we finally going to see gearboxes become popular? We've seen companies like Pinion make a really neat 12-speed gearbox. Everything's sealed inside there, so it should last forever because you've not got mud wrecking your drivetrain. It's got a simple carbon drive to the rear wheel, and I can't see why they haven't taken off yet.
I'm not convinced on this one just yet. The technology isn't quite there. You know, you see SRAM and Shimano really pushing that 12-speed and 11-speed to get massive wide-range cassettes. Plus, if you don't have a derailleur, how are you going to break it and then have to buy a new one?
Oh, conspiracy theory. I do think gearboxes are the future, but we just need the bike manufacturers to jump on board and start building them into the bikes.
Tell you who the only person to have made one is? Honda. They nailed it.
They did. That's a long time ago now, though.
Something that we've really seen developing as a trend on pro bikes and at Eurobike and at Interbike and on all the bikes for 2017, especially in the higher models, is SRAM Eagle. Now these cassettes are massive. You've got a 10 tooth all the way up to a 50 tooth to give you almost every scenario for climbing and ascending.
So at the moment, Shimano only have 1x11. Will we see them step up and bring out a 1x12 with that massive wide range? I would probably think so.
I'm going to put money on that they are. Something that we're really seeing all the manufacturers use when they're designing the bikes is the new boost technology. So what actually allows is when you're designing, engineering and making the bike, just to give you a little bit more space. So the axle width is increased, so is the bottom bracket and the fork. And with that, you can actually make a dedicated 1x chainstay, saving a whole pile of weight in there, making it lighter, stiffer, stronger. So you're just going to get a nicer ride. The bike's going to work a little bit better, and the engineers and designers are really taking this into account. And whilst a lot of people are going, it's another standard, there are a lot of pros for it.
I'd like to think it does become the standard, hopefully. It's come from the 29-inch world and the plus world, but I can't see why this doesn't work for normal 27.5 bikes as well. Whilst carbon fibre isn't new technology in the mountain bike world, we're seeing more manufacturers use it to build rims. They've always been very expensive, but hopefully they'll start dropping down to the more budget end of the scale. It does make a massive difference the way your bike rides. The less rotating weight there is, the more agile the bike's going to feel.
Not only is carbon being taken into the mountain bike industry, the rims are actually also getting wider. And with these wider rims, what you're finding is you're going to have more grip. The absorption of the smaller bumps really works well just because the tyre profile becomes that bit wider, you've got more volume in there, and the damping from it is incredible. From my experience, it's working really well. And I've got to say, I'm a massive fan of the wider rims.
And whilst we're filming a 2017 trends video, we can't go without mentioning e-bikes. Definitely at the trade shows, they're getting more and more numerous. Where they go, who knows? Will this split completely from mountain biking? Only time will tell.
Vote yes for e-bikes is what I've got to say. And once you've tried them, you're going to love them.
Oh, it's controversial. Do you think we missed any of the 2017 trends? Leave them in the comment section down below. Click over here for the full tech playlist where you can see all the videos from all the trade shows this year.
And if you want to know more about e-bikes, why don't you click right here to find out what an e-bike is. Don't forget, of course, the logo, which is somewhere right between Neil and I. You can click on that to subscribe and you'll get a great video every day of the week.